view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action. Yeah, we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Yes, that goes in. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
And Atlanta has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Curry against Young. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
You got to like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And here is Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. All going up court. Young, good. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Wiggins dishes to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
A stronger guy than some think. I mean, it's not enough just to bump Clay. You have to do more.
Capella finds Young. Shoots over Curry. Shot from 12. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start tonight.
And it's Green with the jam.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Their first miss after a perfect 4 for 4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with. A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Here's Collins. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Young against Curry. Young inside. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Trae Young. Chris can't hit.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Young passes to Capella, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. On defense, the Warriors trailing by 2. Teague finds Dedmon. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the Warriors with possession here. Passes it to Toscano. Here's Looney. On the wing, Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Count that one.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Out to the right wing. Stripped away. Up top, Curry. Here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Hawks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Teague against Curry. Reddish kicks to Teague. Clock at 6. Dedmon inside. Curry meets him. Shots good by Dedmon.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pascal, the pass to Looney. Right on the bucket.
And this is what you want from Looney, and this is where you want Looney operating from. The closer he gets, the more efficient he is.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bembry. No points in the game yet for him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague, the pass to Jones. Goes back up. And Looney sends it back.
But because of Looney's strong defensive instinct, he's able to make good reads as a shot blocker.
And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Fernando, the pass to Jones. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. There's 10 seconds left in the first. Pass to Smilagic. To the inside with 4 seconds on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone he's...
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him using his...
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Jones, Bembry out there with Teague, then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
For the Hawks, Collins checked in for Damian Jones. DeAndre Hunter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson in the posts. Here's Poole. Out to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Poole. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson making sure they get the best shot possible.
Now, here is Young. D right on him. Hunter, the pass to Young. Chris with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Averaged more points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection, and he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home.
Pass to Collins. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Back to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Collins kicks to Young. Out left to the wing. Reddish the pass to Collins. Young inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Chris pass to Poole. Offensive rebound. Chris finds Thompson. Inside. And another shot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Paschal.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Young looking around. The pass to Fernando. Back to Young. Out to the wing. Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Thompson. But they recover it. Young passes to Fernando. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trey Young. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. To the middle. Here's Teague. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Teague's got his first points in this one.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Looney passes to Wiggins. Back to Looney. Down low, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. The Hawks trail by 3. Now Teague. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Bembry. Here's Herter, and Teague has it in the corner. Here's Capella. Warriors with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Toscano's shot is good. Toscano's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Capella, the pass to Herter. Knocks it loose. Here's Curry. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA replay.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. Thanks for joining.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trey Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Wiggins finds Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Curry. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That one drops for him. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Higgins outside. Over in the corner, Green. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. pass to Chris. To the middle. Here's Wiggins, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the wing on the left. Curry against Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 16 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Got a hand on it. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. And here's Chris. Wiggins outside. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Second chance shot. Goes up again.
You got to be careful when Capella is controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
Here's Herter. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Curry finds Green. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Count the basket. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. There's the pass to Herter. The dish now to Capella. Here's Herter. It's Young on the wing. Lets it fly. They grab their own miss.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. To the inside. And stolen by Dedmon. It's 2-on-1. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Poole. Passes it to Pascal. A floater, and the shot goes in. Pascal's got his second basket. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Teague, the pass to Dedmon. Good work there as it goes.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jones is out there with Reddish. And there's Teague. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Bembry in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Warriors leading by 3. Wiggins left side. Back to Pascal. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Toscano, and he lays it straight in.
Tremendous feed from Looney. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Here's Bembry, covered by Wiggins. Jones against Pascal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bembry kicks to Jones. Can't connect from 13 feet out. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The Hawks trail by 5. Dedmon inside. Looney on him. Jones the pass to Dedmon. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pascal inside, defended by Jones. Wiggins outside. Back to Pascal. Curry passes to Pascal. Good D by Jones.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Teague against Wiggins. Dedmon, 2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Looney. Poke loose. Inside. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Toscano. He kicks to Wiggins. To the paint. The pass to Looney. And he drops it in from the low post.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Teague finds Dedmon. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside. Back to Looney. Dedmon with the block. Here's Bembry. Kicks it to Jones. Pass to Bembry. Finish with the ball. And Teague has it in the corner to the left wing. Dedmon dishes to Jones. Here's Rich. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Goes up from the top of the key. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Reddish kicks to Young. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here and the pregame routine.
Kevin, thank you.
Well, that's a great story. David, thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Fires from 18, and Harden with the basket on the assist from Covington. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots. And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork to square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And the basket by Curry.
Now that's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
Now here's Westbrook. Inside, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson in the corner. And there's the pass to Chris. They kick it out to Green. Thompson in the corner. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Chris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Now Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And, Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they looked to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
Finished off the break. Curry's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. The 3. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass to Chris. On up the court. Green, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Harden. Misses the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Thompson passes to Green. Good D by Covington.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. Gordon's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Poole, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Feeds to Rivers. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Stolen by Harden. Up the floor. Finished off the break. Rivers has got his second bucket.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Toscano. Defended by Gordon. Looney with the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Over in the corner, Pascal. Pass to Looney. Back to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Rivers. Carroll up top. Defended by Pascal. Stolen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Poole, the pass to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Carroll, no runner-up, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the lap.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. Live from Chase Center. You're watching.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off the...
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Eric Pascal, and it's Smilagic in at the 5.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Rivers dishes to Green. Back to Rivers. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Gordon. Toscano with the rebound. The Warriors leading.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers.
And really keeping the ball popping around here offensively.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. The pass to Green. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. In the corner, it's Gordon. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Back to Gordon. And Pascal pulls it down. Warriors leading by 6. The drive by Thompson. Pass to Pascal. Good on the shot.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Green passes to Tucker. Back to Green. And the layup falls. 8 points for Jeff Green. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Houston making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Daniel House comes in for Gordon. And James Harden has subbed in for Ben McLemore. Curry kicks to Pascal. And now here's Chris, guarded by Tucker, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Wiggins is checked in for Eric Pascal. Right side, Westbrook. Harden outside. The Rockets with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And it's the Warriors on the break. And it's Green with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Chris in the post. Up in time. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6 in the... That's all for now. Say good...
Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in its small forward. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. The dish to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Outside Curry. To the inside. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 6.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
To the right side. Outside. House. Chris with the rebound. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Here's Westbrook. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Wide open. And Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Passes it to House. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The 3rd quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Left side Curry. Inside Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Houston making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Daniel House. And McLemore's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To the paint, and the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Houston. Rivers comes in for James Harden. Rivers against Curry. Carroll passes to Rivers. And Curry pulls it down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Looney from 10 feet out. The shot missing. And Houston the other way now. And McLemore kicks to Rivers. Deflects the pass. And here's the break. Floats it up for Curry.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Gordon the pass to Rivers. Gordon dishes to Carroll. Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3-ball. Another miss by Houston. Warriors leading by 18. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Smailagic is checked in. So he gets them both. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Rivers passes to McLemore. Rivers dishes to McLemore. It's Rivers on the wing. 4 on the clock. Covington kicks to McLemore. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Eric Gordon. Rivers has got 7.
Well, there you have it. Shot clock winding down. And Rivers shows his mettle.
And the pass to Pascal. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Rivers. And that one is stuffed right through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Houston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Houston making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And some nice passing there by Houston. Covington in the corner. That's tipped.
And Chris rises up, and is he playing volleyball? He just spiked that one away.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Murray finds Chris. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Wiggins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Pass to Harden. Left side, Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We know how explosive Westbrook can be. He just forces defenses to foul him.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Good on the second free throw. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Down low. Outside for Curry. To the paint. Chris pass to Wiggins. Back to Chris. The three. Andrew Wiggins, and that's good. Wiggins has got 11 points here in just the second half. Westbrook dishes to House. Harden inside the three-point line. Up again, and Westbrook is right there.
Yeah, there's some Russell hustle.
And here is Curry. Green kicks to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Westbrook. It's picked off. And it's the Rockets on the break. It's tipped. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For the Rockets, Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, that's a nice touch shown off by Marquise Chris. You want him to score a little bit more from there if he can.
And there's the feed to Chandler to the wing right side. Chris with the rebound. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Bowman, and the layup's good off the glass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. In the corner, Harden. No good on the three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Mulder. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Here's Chris. Makes it off the glass.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. Houston also making some changes. And Mbamute is checked in for Green. Cephalosha comes in for Daniel House. And McLemore subbed in for James Harden. To the middle. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Chris with it. Chandler on him. To the inside. Passes it to Mulder. To the paint. Here's Chris. Chandler with the defensive effort. And here they come. Back to McLemore. He feeds it to Chandler. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 27 seconds left in the fourth. McLemore, the pass to Mbamute. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Smailagic. Here's Looney, covered by Cephalosha. Mulder, the pass to Bowman. Chandler with the steal. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bird of the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3 spot.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Passes it to Covington. Tucker with the ball. Working on Collins. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Frank, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility, one of the best values in the league as far as productivity.
Now, here is Harden after Clint Capella's miss. Counting.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
Capella, high post to the left side wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Collins. Young with the ball. Out to the right wing. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Tucker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
And here's Westbrook following the 3-pointer by Trae Young. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Down low, Capella kicks to Hunter. Now the pass to Young. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Harden. Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. The dish to Capella. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Harden dishes to Tucker. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore comes in for Daniel House. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Bembry. He feeds it to Jones. Reddish kicks to Teague. The Hawks need to get off a shot here from past the arc. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Jones, the pass to Teague. He dishes it to Dedmon. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Now here's Gordon, guarded closer. Green passes to Tucker. Here's Reddish. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Rivers dishes to Green. Rivers against Teague. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Green.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Reddish the pass to Jones. It's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
At the elbow, Green. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's McLemore. The layup off target. Teague the pass to Jones. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And I tell you what, guys, Teague is just not looking for his own shot. I mean, a dependable point guard who shares the rock well.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Jones, Teague out there with Bembry. Then it's Reddish, and it's Fernando in at the power forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets last season traded Clint Capella for Robert Covington. The front office felt it was a move they had to make to go from good to great. And, of course, they certainly gave up size, but with Westbrook and Harden in the lineup, they needed more shooting, with open driving lanes to be at their best. And Covington provides that, along with great perimeter defense. Guys?
A team that's no stranger to bold moves. Thanks, David. Atlanta with the ball. T kicks to Bembry. Inside, Jones. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope... Oh, man! And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up to those.
Teague, the pass to Fernando. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Green. Left side, Gordon hangs, and it's Green missing. Atlanta leading by 3. Right side, Teague. Outside, Jones. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Emmanuel House comes in for McLemore. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Rivers.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Second shot opportunity, and Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
and they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Hunter kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. In the corner. Herter with it. Off target from outside. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Capella with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook against Young. Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And that one, good. Capella's got 7 points in the game.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Harden's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Capella finds Collins. Right wing. Here's Herter. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Covington dishes to Harden. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Covington.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Young passes to Herter. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Young for 3. They get it back. And it's Capella missing. Harden outside. Covington kicks to House. Here's Carroll. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good act.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 spot. Here's Harden, back to Westbrook. Harden outside. Harden, it's good on the putback.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Over to the wing. Collins passes to Young. Atlanta gets it back. Hunter kicks to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Collins dishes to Capella. It's good. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Westbrook against Young. Back to Collins. The jump hook. Tips it. Young on the follow. Young's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green is checked in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore comes in for Daniel House. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Reddish. Defended by Gordon. They get a hand on it. Teague with a clean look. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Rockets trail by 7. And it's Gordon penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Jones finds Teague. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The kick out to Teague. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. In the corner, it's McLemore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And former 7th overall pick, Ben McLemore, finally seems to be finding his footing in the NBA.
You know, he was known in college, Greg, for his shooting touch, and now delivering on some of that efficiency offensively. Good to see the young man make that kind of progress.
Pass to Fernando. Out to the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Reddish dishes to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rivers passes to Green. Dishes to Tucker. Back to Green. To the inside. Dedmon with the block. Fast break, the Hawks. Fernando, the pass to Bembry. Here's Fernando. Over Gordon. The second effort. Reddish kicks to Bembry. Pass to Fernando. That shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. McLemore, the pass to Rivers. And it's blocked. To the paint, stolen by Tucker. And it's Houston on the break. McLemore with the ball. They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Reddish the pass to Fernando. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's McLemore. Dedmon with the block. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Dedman in at the 5 down low. Young looking around. And Dedman throws it down.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Here's Carroll. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Carroll. Rebounded by the Hawks.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Herter passes to Young. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
So for the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Daniel House subbed in for Gordon. And a change for the Hawks. Capella's checked in. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Collins passes to Herter. Kicks to Young. Back to Herter. Feeds it to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 on the clock. Young in the corner. Here's Herter. Here's Capella. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The pass to Herter. To the wing right side. Back to Young. Passes it to Herter. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Basket counts. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Pass to Hunter. The feed to Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, one of the things you admire most about Clint Capella is that he plays to his strengths. He doesn't do stuff that he can't do. An athletic big man who, in that way, is similar to DeAndre Jordan.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Pass to Harden. Back to Covington. At the elbow, Harden. 6 to shoot. And Westbrook, here we go. Misses in close. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. The Hawks leading by 10. Young outside. Reddish kicks to Young. And there's the pass to Herter. And here is Capella. Defended by Covington. Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Young, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Herter passes to Collins. There's the dish to Capella. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And Herter gets it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Tucker, and he jams it with authority.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Westbrook against Young. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Herter. Got a piece of it. Young from outside drops it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win.
The fog pouring across the Golden Gate. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point guard. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
And Smitty, anytime there's a poll for dirtiest player in the NBA, Draymond seems to end up on that list.
GA, in our day, there would have been a lot of us on that list. We know Draymond just wants to win, but it's about just playing hard, and that's what he'll do. He'll do whatever it takes to win. In this league, they just trying to clean up some of these acts.
Now, here's Collins. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. About a minute played so far here in the first. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Wiggins. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Down low. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Hunter, the pass to Herter. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way. Wiggins drives in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Outside Curry. Thompson with it. Young's there. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Capella with it. Picked up by Thompson. Young for 3. Hawks with the new shot clock. Here's Capella, and the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young drives in. Yep, that one goes.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Wiggins, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Atlanta leading by 6. Hunter, the pass to Young. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Green. Reddish dishes to Capella, and that one drops. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Now, here's Reddish. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Reddish. Here's Young. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Damian Jones is checked in for Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter, and it's Teague in for Young. Now here's Teague. Here's Bembry. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Poole's got his second basket of the game. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. Now here's Reddish. He's covered closely. On the basket by Jones.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Curry passes to Toscano. The layup missed. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never, ever.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you, Stansel?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Looney, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Last season, Damian Jones getting ample chances to show what he could do. Not a huge quantity guy, but boy, he made the most of his touches.
You know, Damian Jones, he makes about 2/3 of his shots for his career. He knows what it's about, and that's finishing at the rim. A bit of an old-school center in that regard. He lives at the rim on both ends.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Jones. Shots good by Dedmon.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Poole.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Dedmon kicks to Bembry. Passes to Fernando. Here's Bembry. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Buries it down low. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dedmon passes to Herter. Here's Fernando. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Bembry. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Toscano. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Herter passes to Dedmon. To the inside. Here's Bembry. Fernando. Warriors with the rebound. To the middle. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And stolen by Chris. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Chris throws it down.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Inside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Herter. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. It's stolen. He's all alone. And Chris throws it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
It's blocked. And here is Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Every night from Steph puts so much pressure on the defense because he's always looking to attack.
The pass to Dedmon. Here's Herter. Back to Dedmon. Tries yet again. Here's Bembry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fernando. Dedmon finds Teague. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Hunter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. Thompson passes to Poole. The second chance effort kicks it out to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That gives them the lead. Looney's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Young dishes to Hunter. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top, up 1. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. For most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of these rounds. And that should do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center.
The luxury of having a 4 who can put the ball on the deck. Draymond exploiting the matchup there.
Young passes to Collins. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1.
And you just got to love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
GA, let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Jones checked in for the Hawks. And Chris throws it down.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
Reddish with the ball. Working on Thompson. Young outside. Dishes it to Jones. Back to Young. Nice ball movement. Oh, wow!
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
He gets that one. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the right side. Now, here's Hunter, covered by Wiggins. Reddish with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks all alone, and Reddish with the slam.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
It's stolen by Green, and there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
For the Hawks, DeAndre Bembry comes in for DeAndre Hunter, and it's Teague in for Young. Thompson with it, picked up by Teague. Pascal, the pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Up again. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson passes to Toscano. Feeds to Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
1:29 left to play here in the third. Reddish dishes to Jones. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The Warriors lead it. Toscano passes to Pascal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Swiped away. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Pascal's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Bembry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Passes it to Toscano. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Toscano's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
So the wing on the left. Collins finds Jones. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Capella with the bucket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Toscano passes to Looney. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Looney. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Young outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Eric Pascal out there with Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Toscano in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Pascal. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Dedmon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about Dwayne Dedmon? The ability at his size to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. There's the pass to Young. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
Back to Curry. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The kick out to Young. Over to the left wing. Back to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Dedmon finds Capella. Right wing. Shot clock at 3 to take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins passes to Toscano. Back to Wiggins. Can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Passes it to Herter. And here is Capella. Covered by Wiggins. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
The timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Curry passes to Looney. Pass to Pascal. Back to Looney. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Hunter kicks to Young. Capella with it. Looney on him. Young for 3. The putback. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella, the pass to Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 14 points for Trae Young.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
And good that time.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
The kick out to Young. They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Curry is inside, defended by Young. Here's Toscano, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The Hawks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Passes to Dedmon. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Looney. Good work defensively by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Young up top. Now the feed to Dedmon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
John Collins, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Chris finds Thompson. Back to Chris from 11 feet away. No good there. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Young pass to Dedmon. To the paint. It's stolen by Green.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. He kicks it to Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. He's off on that one. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work. Hi, everyone. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wiggins. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And it's the Warriors' ball. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Looking for Chris. He gets it there. And Chris throws it down.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Now here's Harden. Down low. Here's Tucker. Chris with the rebound. And the pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Passes it to Curry. Inside, here's Chris. Wiggins, right side. Back to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Here's Westbrook. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, it's reflected in his clothes.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Outside Westbrook. And they get it. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Thompson finds Curry. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Different look here for the Warriors. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch and quick release needed to torch defenses from outside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Wiggins. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Tamari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
And credit the focus. Rivers, he could have given in to the defense, but he stuck through it.
Wiggins drives in. Poole the pass to Wiggins. Stolen by Rivers. And it's Houston on the break. The feed to Green. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
How about Gordon on the glass? I love watching him work hard to keep possessions going.
The pass to Carroll. And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Passes it to Looney. No good on that one. Great tee that time from Green. On the wing, Eric Gordon. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot, and it's Houston with another.
That first quick step of Gordon, I mean, super effective at getting him space, which gets him to the rim.
It's stolen by Carroll. Haskell against Green. In the corner, it's McLemore. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the way in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
That'll be a 5-second call. It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life. And
as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Curry, and it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 4. Rivers passes to Green. That one good for 2. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man. I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Daniel House has checked in for Gordon. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Now, Curry is everything you want from a superstar. A fearless competitor and just an incredible leader.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And the basket is good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
And when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
To the middle, here's Chris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Chris has got 8.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Outside Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
So quick coming through the lane. I mean, Westbrook really dares defenders to foul him in these situations.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wiggins finds Thompson. On the wing, Green. Back to Thompson. To the inside, Looney, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Looney's got his second basket.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson, making sure they get the best shot possible.
To the middle, here's Tucker. Bucket is good. Tucker's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Rockets.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Thompson passes to Looney. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Looney. Curry on the wing. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes Harden. Leading the fast break. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Harden. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That one goes. Count it. Looney's got 4 this quarter.
Getting it done inside. Looney looks intimidating, using his physical gifts to own the paint.
At the elbow, Harden. And the jam by Harden.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Green passes to Curry. Rockets with the rebound. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Westbrook throws it down.
They're showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Back to Green. The pass to Wiggins. Now Green. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. So for the Rockets, Tamari Carroll comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Gordon subbed in for Ben McLemore. And Golden State also making a change. Haskell's checked in. Wiggins passes to Looney. They kick it out to Green. Down low. The shot by Looney, no good. And here's Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And that one released in time, but no good.
No.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted a few of critics. And that's going to...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the small forward position.
Top of the line competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
Chris throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Westbrook against Curry. And Westbrook gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Thompson outside. Pass to Chris. Kicks it out to Wiggins. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Chris. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Houston. Austin Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Harden with the stuff.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Poole. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Warriors trail by 9. Chris pass to Smailagic. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Rivers. And now here's Chris. Pass to Smailagic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Chris. Pass to Smailagic. Stolen by Tucker. Gordon dishes to Rivers. Kicks it out to Gordon. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gordon's got 6 points.
The strong upper body of Gordon, contact does not affect his shooting motion.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Poole the pass to Thompson. Here's Poole. Back to Chris. Thompson surveying the floor. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. So for the Rockets, Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and McLemore's subbed in for Danuel House. The Warriors also with a sub. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Here's Gordon. The pass to Carroll. With the putback, and Pascal pulls it down. And stolen by Gordon. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Rivers has got the ball, and McLemore kicks to Rivers. Gordon inside. He has 6. McLemore dishes to Gordon. Misses from short range. Warriors trail by 11. Passes it to Smailagic. Over Green. Carroll with the rebound. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Gordon the pass to McLemore. The Warriors pull it in.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Pass to Pascal.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Houston making some changes. Robert Covington comes in for Jeff Green. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Austin Rivers. Rockets leading by 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the more active and alert players in the NBA, Westbrook takes advantage of defensive miscues.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. Warriors trail by 11. Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Toscano. He kicks it to Curry. To the paint. Here's Green. Covington with the steal. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Green. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Curry. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Toscano in at the 3. The 10-footer. Covington. And Covington stays with it. Covington's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in. On the wing, Green. Chris pass to Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, maybe you would think Steph would be thrown off by some contact, but think again. Just too good of a finisher in close. Too much feel for the bucket.
Harden up top, defended by Pascal. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Here's Chris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Daniel House is checked in for Houston. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
From 7, and it's finished off inside by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 21.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Green passes to Pascal. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Westbrook double team. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, I mean, they can't do anything about Westbrook tonight. I mean, you tell me how to check him because I don't have an idea.
Now, here's Pascal. On the wing, Green. Back to Pascal. Inside. Out to Chris. Pocket 6. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Now, with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Back to Pascal. Westbrook with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Chris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's good from Chris. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's constant pressure that Westbrook puts on the defense. He never stops coming right at you.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Warriors trail by 21. Back to Curry. Down low, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Curry with a wide open look. They get it back. Chris tries again. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Rockets have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Wiggins against Covington. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, that's his pump fake. I mean, it works for almost anybody, but his is just great. For a shooter like Thompson, I mean, it's doubly effective.
And he sinks the second. And so here is Houston. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Amute finds Cephalosha. And here's Rivers. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers with it in the corner. Harden. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the... And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for report.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta...
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at point. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
You just can't get...
That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Tucker, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, great court awareness. Westbrook sizing up the D and doing a good job of locating the open man.
Young pass to Collins. Capella, high post. Up and in on the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one at the line is good.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Here's Hunter. Covington with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And here is Hunter. Back to Capella. Kicks it to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded, and that one drops for him.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Young inside. Guarded by Tucker, and the dunk by Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the 2-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Pass to Young. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Herter passes to Capella. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Westbrook, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Tamari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. McLemore's checked in for Daniel House. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
From 10 feet out. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to T. Back to Dedmon. There's the dish to T. Hawks passing it around. Shots good by Dedmon.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Russell Westbrook. McLemore is out there with Tamari Carroll. And it's Green, and it's Gordon in at the 2 spot.
Again, the body control to shift himself over. With Westbrook, sometimes the only choice you have is to commit the foul.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 11-point game. Dishes it to Jones. And there's the pass to Fernando. It's stolen by Carroll. He kicks it to McLemore. Back to Carroll. Outside Westbrook. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Bembry. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bembry's got his first bucket in this one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Westbrook passes to Green. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Great D that time from Green. Houston leading by 11. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Westbrook. Carroll with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The drive by Gordon. Green and Jones sends it back. One-on-one here. Here's Fernando. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Westbrook. Good D by Jones. Tipped away. The Hawks trail by 9. Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
Fernando, the pass to Jones. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's his first foul. John Collins, he's checked in for Damian Jones. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. The shot will not fall. Collins with some nice D. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Rockets leading by 9. Green, the pass to Tucker. Yep, that one goes in there. Tucker's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The kick out to T. Pass to Fernando. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Fernando's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Rivers dishes to Tucker. Teague on the double team. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And then for Houston, Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Daniel House comes in for Gordon. And it's Harden in for Ben McLemore.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Young pass to Dedmon. Back to Young. Here's Fernando. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Rockets leading by 9. Harden surveying the D. Here's Tucker. Hits the close-range jumper. Tucker's got 8 points.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Shot's good by Dedmon.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Covington finds Tucker. Back to Harden. Passes it to Tucker. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Young with the ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Willing to get out and run. Trae Young will take those points however he can get to them.
And here's Harden for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 14 points.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Using his physicality to get over the opponent. John Collins challenging just about anyone at this point.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
The Rockets making a switch here. Carroll's checked in.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Harden outside. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Atlanta making some changes. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. The Rockets also changing it up. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. McLemore has come in for Danuel House. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Collins.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Westbrook, here we go. That shot is off. Great D that time from T. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Capella finds Collins. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Hawks, Jones comes in for Clint Capella, and Dwayne Dedmon subbed in for Collins. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Green, and it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
So for the Hawks, Rivers hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the right side. Back to Young. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 11.
Using a quick, compact release, Trae Young, very difficult to guard.
Here's Tucker. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Huerter. And the layup is good. And now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. From deep. Carroll with the rebound. And it's Carroll with the ball for Houston. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Rockets lead by 1.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
The Hawks working the ball around. And here's Young from the arc. That one doesn't go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Bob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Those are the kind of high percentage looks that Eric Gordon knocks down on a very regular basis.
Back to Young. He dishes it to Capella. Fires for 3. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rivers. Here's Tucker. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Young with no one around. Offline with his 3. Fires from 18. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. Westbrook with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Collins with some nice D. Reddish dishes to Hunter. And Covington sends it back. And the dunk by Westbrook.
So fast and so aggressive. Hard to stop Westbrook when he's tearing down the court like he did there.
Young against Westbrook. Dedmon kicks to Hunter. Pass to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Covington with the steal. Jumps up and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, they've decided, and so has Russell, to ride his hot hand here tonight.
Young against Westbrook. Young pass to Dedmon. With the tip. Young on the follow. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
Stolen by Harden. And Westbrook, here we go.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Houston leading by 8. 13 feet away. Hunter grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Westbrook, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Young outside. Out to the right wing. Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. And the jam by Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Here's the pass to Hunter. To the wing right side. Young outside. Now the dish to Dedmon. Pass to Hunter. And here's Young. Clock at 6. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Tucker. Back to Harden. Passes to Westbrook. Dishes it to Tucker. The kick out to Westbrook. Basket good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Reddish. Young finds Collins. 16 feet away. Kept alive. Young on the follow.
Yeah, when Young does this on the offensive glass, he can pile up big nights in the scoring column.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Houston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Collins passes to Capella. Here's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shots good from Young.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.